Hi friends, welcome back. We are studying Advanced Java Programming. In the previous lectures, we have studied two chapters or two units. First unit is the AWT, second Swing. This is the third unit, Event Handling. In AWT and Swing, we have studied number of components or number of controls. These controls are classified into two categories: active control and passive control. The active controls are the controls or components which generates some type of event. The event generating controls are called as the active controls, and the controls which does not generate any type of event, that controls are called as the passive controls or passive components. Advanced Java programming is the graphical user interface programming. In this, we are designing user interfaces, and to deal with these user interfaces, event handling is very important. Event is nothing but the any action or state change of the object is called as the event. And to handle this, event handling chapter is given, and this is the third unit which has 8 hours for teaching and 12 marks for the event handling. The first point in this is the delegation event model. In this we are studying event sources, event listeners, introduction to event handling, the delegation event model, what is this model, what are the event sources, what are the event listeners. Like these concepts we are going to study in this lecture, that is the lecture number 22. Introduction. In this unit we examine an important aspect of Java, that is the event. Event handling is fundamental to Java programming because it is integral to the creation of applets and other types of GUI based programs. As explained in previous chapters, applets are event driven programs that use a graphical user interface to interact with the user. Furthermore, any program that uses a graphical user interface, such as a Java application written for Windows, is event driven. Thus, we cannot write these types of programs without a solid command of event handling. Events are supported by a number of packages, including java.util, java.awt, and java.awt.event. These types of packages can support the events. Most of the events to which our program will respond are generated when the user interacts with the GUI based program. They are passed to our program in variety of ways with the specific method dependent upon the actual event. There are several types of events, including those generated by the mouse, the keyboard, and the various GUI controls such as push button, scroll bar, or checkbox. These can generate the events. To handle the event, there are two event handling mechanisms are there, and old version of the Java provides original event handling, and new version is the delegation event handling mechanism. This we are going to study two event handling mechanism. Before beginning our discussion of event handling, an important point must be made. The way in which events are handled changed significantly between the original version of Java 1.0 and modern versions of Java beginning with version 1.1. The 1.0 method of event handling is still supported, but it is not recommended for new programs. Also, many of the methods that support the old 1.0 event handling model have been deprecated. The modern approach is the way that events should be handled by all new programs, and thus is the method employed by programs in this. The delegation event model. This is the new approach. The modern approach to handling events is based on the delegation event model, which defines standard and consistent mechanisms to generate and process events. Its concept is quite simple. A source generates an event and sends it to one or more listeners. In this scheme, the listener simply waits until it receives an event. Once an event is received, the listener processes the event and then returns. The advantage of this design is that the application logic that processes events is cleanly separated from the user interface logic that generates those events, and this design is known as the delegation event model. A user interface element is able to delegate the processing of an event to a separate piece of code. So this is called as the delegation event model. In the delegation event model, listeners must register with a source in order to receive an event notification. In the delegation event model, the listeners must register with a source in order to receive an event notification. This provides an important benefit. Notifications are sent only to the listeners that want to receive them. This is a more efficient way to handle events than the design used by the old Java 1.0 approach. Previously, an event was propagated up the containment hierarchy until it was handled by a component. Event was propagated up the containment hierarchy until it was handled by a component. This required components to receive events that they did not process, and it wasted valuable time. The delegation event model eliminates this overhead. Next point is the events. What is event? In the delegation event model, an event is an object that describes a state change in a source. Any action is called as event, or in delegation event model, an event is an object that describes a state change in a source. It can be generated as a consequence of a person interacting with the elements in a graphical user interface. Some of the activities that cause events to be generated are: pressing a button can generate an event, entering a character via the keyboard, it also generates an event, selecting an item in a list and clicking the mouse, like these types of tasks can generate the events. Many other user operations could also be cited as examples. Events may also occur that are not directly caused by interaction with a user interface. For example, an event may be generated when a timer expires, a counter exceeds a value, a software or hardware failure occurs, or an operation is completed. In these operations also events can be generated. we are free to define events that are appropriate for our application. And events are nothing but the object that describes a state change in a source. And number of activities that can cause events to be generated, like pressing a button, entering a character via the keyboard, selecting an atom, dragging a mouse, or clicking on a scroll bar, selecting an atom in a list. Like this activities can generate an event. Some other also activities like counter exceeds, hardware or software failures, timer expires can also generate events. Event sources. A source is an also object that generates an event. Event source is an object that generates an event. This occurs when the internal state of that object changes in some way. Sources may generate more than one type of event. A source must register listeners in order for the listener to receive notifications about a specific type of event. Each type of event has its own registration method. Here is the general form: public void add type listener into bracket type listener EL. By using this general form syntax, you can register a method for event handling. Public void add type listener into bracket type listener EL. Here type is the name of the event and EL is a reference to the event listener. For example, the method that generates a keyboard event listener is called add key listener. Here type is a key. Add key listener method. The method that registers a mouse motion listener is called add mouse listener. Here type is the mouse motion. When an event occurs, all registered listeners are notified and receive a copy of the event object. This is known as multicasting. All are notified, so this is known as the multicasting the event. In all cases, notifications are sent only to listeners that register to receive them. Some sources may allow only one listener to register. Some event sources may allow only one listener to register. The general form of such method is this: public void add type listener into bracket type listener EL throws java.util.toManyListeners exception. This is the registration method syntax. Here type is the name of the event and EL is a reference to the event listener. When such an event occurs, the registered listener is notified, and this is known as unicasting the event. Only one listener will be registered, so it is called as the unicasting the event. A source must also provide a method that allows a listener to unregister an interest in a specific type of event, and its general form is public void remove type listener into bracket type listener EL unregistration. Here type is the name of the event and EL is a reference to the event listener. For example, to remove a keyboard listener, we would like to call remove key listener method. The methods that add or remove listeners are provided by the source that generates events. For example, the component class provides methods to add and remove keyboard and mouse event listeners like this. Event listeners. A listener is an object that is notified when an event occurs. A event listener is an object that is notified when an event occurs. It has two major requirements. First, it must have registered with one or more sources to receive notifications about specific types of events. And second, it must implement methods to receive and process these notifications. The methods that receive and process events are defined in a set of interfaces found in java.awt.event package. The methods that receive and process events are defined in a set of interfaces found in java.awt.event. For example, the mouse motion listener interface defines two methods to receive notifications when the mouse is dragged or moved. Any object may receive and process one or both of these events if it provides an implementation of this interface. Event listeners. A listener is an object that is notified when an event occurs. These are the listeners. In previous lectures, we have seen some examples of action listener, atom listener, implements atom listener, like these programs we have performed. Okay, go through these programs, or in the next lectures we are going to study this with programs. Okay, thank you guys. Go through this lecture. This is the only theoretical lecture. In this lecture all the concepts are cleared. What is event, what is listener, event listeners, how to register, how to unregister event sources, events, delegation event model, like these points are covered. Go through these points and clear your doubts. Of if you have any query regarding this point, contact me. Thank you for watching. Thank you.